guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Welcome to the generation of Jade.
Stands up, I'll never lay down. Right side, wrong day, trying it up a one way, wrong way. But it feels right, let's have breath for the killer. Loud, wild, crazy, all of the above. Where what dreams are made of. Nothing's gonna change us, no. Nothing's gonna change us.
Yeah, it's your boy Main Event Triple J, now here live on YouTube for the NXT recap brought to you by the Three Bells Podcast. I'm here joined with my fellas tonight, Shane O'Mac and Mundo. Fellas, how we feeling?
Who's talking?
I'm kind of lost because you are totally dark, dude. Like we can't even see your eyes or anything.
It's literally legitimately just a hat there.
It's just a hat floating. Like we're not being funny. Like
we're not laughing. Like seriously.
Like just, seriously, it's very
shadow
weird. Like you're probably better off with a different hat. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so while you fix that, let me do this because you called my name first, right?
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money.
What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's good to see you. Hope you had an awesome weekend and a good Monday. Hope you had a good Tuesday. I know I did watching tonight's episode of NXT. We have a lot to talk about, fellas. What's going on? How are you tonight?
Say his name and he appears. Yeah. What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. Drop it. What's going on, Three Bells Podcast? It's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.K.A. himself. And yes, happy Tuesday, NXT Tuesday. And welcome back to Orlando, everybody, to our home, the revamped PC. Looking good, looking like it's holding a lot more fans now. And I'm loving it. I'm completely loving it as Jay just disappears on us. But, yeah. So, I enjoyed tonight's episode, action-packed, and again, the ladies starting and finishing the damn show. The show. Let's go. Sean, he's hearing the people. They're talking about him. He's hearing it, and he's delivering, and I like it. So, yep, with that being said, Triple J, Shane O'Mac, what's up?
Yes, sir. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody out there as well. I'm sure they're ready. I'm sure, Mundo, you're ready for tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready. Shane, can you bless us tonight if you're ready?
I am ready. Hopefully all of you out there are ready. Let's do it. Let's get it for this. Yes. The Three Bells Podcast, everybody.
Yeah. Welcome to a nice action-packed show tonight. We start off by seeing that they're recapping last week's event at the ECW Arena. And we're seeing Lola against Jada, Tony D versus Nunzio, Trick and Bubba against Ridge and Ethan in the women's 10 tag team match that they had as well. Mm-hmm. After all of that was shown, we'll led straight on into our first match of the night, where we have Metaphor. What happened?
Before we do, because guess what? Our chat board is already lit up.
Oh, snap.
So apparently, Mundo, tonight we have Christopher He says Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. Hey, Chris, the fur, how are you? How's everything?
Chris?
Is this Boston? Because I need to know. Because so you're Chris on Fridays and Mondays and Christopher on Tuesdays. Like, what the hell is going on here?
His NXT ego.
Matter of fact, I swear last week he was two people in the same night.
He was a Chris and Christopher.
All right, okay,
So
all right. What up, Chris?
He definitely switched up. So yeah,
The three stages of
Hi,
Christopher.
hi, Christopher
so we call him Christopher
from
It's
Boston. Right?
Boston.
He
Jay
loves
was
Tuesdays.
saying,
He loves Tuesdays, apparently.
yeah, Tuesday is like that in between day between Boring Monday and exciting Payday Friday.
And Baby
Right.
Friday.
All right,
Baby
'cause I
Friday.
Wow, wait, but he beat LeVon to the chat. Wow.
hmm So he said Christopher is my full name.
Oh no,
We got
figured
that.
out. But we're saying that yesterday your count was
Chris.
Leclerc.
Mhm.
Today it's Christopher
Christopher. Yeah,
Leclerc.
Christopher.
Right. So,
Either way, it's good to see you as always.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Thank you so much for joining the
Boston.
chat.
What's going on?
Jay.
Right. Also, we got this first match of the night featuring Metaphor's Lash and Jakara versus Giulia and Stephanie. And before the match, they actually talked, Lash and Jakara, which was quite interesting. Them, letting people know that they fought on SmackDown, they fought on Raw, and they're ready to take on all challengers. And here we go. Mundo, Shane, talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, hey, brag all you want. They've been on all three shows constantly and a PLE for the main roster on top of that. So you better go ahead and gloat. Because, yeah, I mean, hey, I would even though if I lost, I don't care. You still saw me multiple times.
Yep.
So yeah, shout outs to them for that. And right, I mean, man, this was interesting because this team of Giulia and Stephanie, I mean, we all know that we don't expect them to lose because they're still the new girls in town, but they were being pretty I can't say man. They were being women handled by Jakara and Lash to begin this match. I'll say that much because I was like, wait, hold up. Are they actually going to win this damn thing? Because, I mean, the way Lash just shows her power, man. She is one strong woman right there. And that bicycle kick that she delivers, I love it because it's so powerful. I think hers is better than Jade's. I don't know. I think so. Because she even laid Jade out with it. And then Stephanie with this quick snap, I guess you call it snap leg drop that she hit. That was awesome as well. I like her style. I like Stephanie and Giulia's style of wrestling as well, because it's from elsewhere. But, they still adapted to this WWE style and NXT style. But they didn't have to veer off too far from what they normally do. Mm-hmm. I love it. And again, now Lash is carrying both of these grown women. Let's not forget, these are two grown women, and she's carrying one on her back and one in front of her. And I mean, now I think she might need to revamp the move because I don't get the whole thing with the ropes because it don't really execute properly. It looks weird, but just the fact that she's carrying these women, it's just unreal, man. I wonder if she carries a trick like that at home. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, and then the beautiful teamwork with Lash and Jakara again. That I don't even know what you call it when Jakara stands on Lash's traps, and then does this beautiful splash outside the ring this time because usually it's just this in the ring, but this time they went outside the ring and it was a beautiful, beautiful splash. They had a beautiful camera angle from the floor up, and I was just like, damn. they are really dominating this match right now. Like, this is unreal. And then Lash, when we come back from commercial, she's in the midst of a standing suplex and just standing there. And I caught the referee. I caught you, Mr. Referee. You weren't slick. He was like, all right, drop her. He's like, Lash, drop her now. Drop her. And then Lash drops her. He's like, good job. I'm like, oh, come on, ref. You're a rookie, because I don't recognize that referee. So, but yeah, anyway, that's just immense power again. Like, in losses, these losses that they've had, they still look so good, man. And you can tell that they're getting pushed, and they might be getting pushed out of NXT and to one of the main shows. But I don't know. I think the better talent is where they are now in NXT. Again, this women's division is freaking on fire, man. It's crazy that it's the same company, but like, geez, Louise, Shane O'Mac.
Yeah, you said everything. The thing that was interesting to me, though, when they did that, when she stood on the traps, like you mentioned, and how she jumped out of the ring. I don't know if you noticed, like, yes, they had that angle, that upward angle, but did you notice how Giulia and I'll say G and V, how they were both like standing there, and especially with Giulia, she went like this to catch her and almost said, "Come on," like to catch her, and they both, as she's in the air, they both have their arms out, in order to catch her.
Right, they had an R-Truth moment there. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah,
right?
They made it very visible, because before we even got that up angle shot, we had gotten the opposite of the ring shot, and you can see the two girls stand up.
Right. And
they're looking up and they're waiting.
Do you think that's because Lash and Jakara might have took a little too long to get that together? Because it looked like, she was a little unstable at first. So
yeah,
that's what happened.
It was kind of rough, but did you see how Jakara got up there to begin with? Like, she used her hip as like a step.
Right.
That's how hippie she is. She managed to use the hip.
But how strong her thigh is, though, man. To hold another grown woman like that, my gosh.
Yeah, it's all in bending the knees. She had to bend the knees. That's important when you lifting something up. A lot of people don't bend with the knees, and that's why you mess up your back.
Because they use their back.
Because they use their back. When you using those big, and she has those big, thick, meaty legs. And I think, Mundo, that what sells it better than Jade, because her legs, like Lash legs, are longer. So I think when she does that move, it just looks more powerful because her legs are longer. And
that bicycle kick, right?
And yeah, I mean, congratulations to, of course, G and V. They continue their winning streak. However, the bigger winners, of course, are Lash and Jakara, because, they get into play. They're playing on all the playgrounds. Whether they're winning or losing, they still get to play. They still get to show their moves. They're improving in their moves. And it's just a matter of time when they get that moment, because they've been so patient. Hey, Scooby. They've been so patient, Mundo. And that moment is going to come where we're going to sit here and we're just going to party hard when they get their championship run for the first time. I can't wait.
Give me my kudos, though, because usually I'll be pissed off by now, but I'm actually rolling with it. I'm rocking with it because I can see where we're going with it. Like, this is like literally like so obvious at this point. Like, they're going to be doing big things. So just waiting their time. Jay, for you, real quick, because I know you're going to do your whole recap, but okay, is Giulia starting to give Zoe a run for her money when it comes to the missile drop kick? They're executed differently, but they're both strong as hell.
But look, we can't mistake the fact that Jakara did one too tonight. So that one's up there. She did the first one. So a lot of these women, are using that move right now, and all of them are clean. It's hard to say who has the best one when they all look so pretty.
I'm sorry. I'm still going with Zoe because of the way hers look. Like
Right.
she literally, the way her whole body is like one. It's like on one accord. It's straight. Where like with Giulia, it was like her legs are like together, and then boom, her legs come out to kick you. So it's like it's different, but they still look very pretty. And then Jay, I have a question for you. What is the name of this move of Stephanie's finisher, dude? Like, first off, it scared me because I thought she was about to drop Jakara on her damn neck at first. But
they've never named it.
But is that thing where it lands on her knee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It scared me at first. I thought she thought she was about to drop her on her damn neck. I was like, oh my gosh.
But she catches them all the time. She catches them clean all the time.
Yeah, so I guess this is PG era. So nervous, like, oh my god, no.
They're fine. That's why she's so dope, because of the fact that she can do a move like that, and as lethal as it looks, it's fine for the person that's receiving it, Jay.
Right.
All right.
And Jay, and I got one more for you, Jay. I'm sorry. I need you to name their finishing move.
Well, Lash and Jakara's?
No, Giulia and Stephanie, because they did a finisher tonight that we never seen them do to that before. It was the stereo knees to the face to Jakara. What would you name that? Because they both had one of her arms, and then at the same time they both kicked her in the kneed her in the face.
That's like, something similar viciously. To like. That's almost similar to like what Gargano and Ciampa be doing, except they just they run into it. So
from opposite sides of the ring. But I mean, like, they literally grab you and hold you and literally knee you right in the face together.
I'll probably call it like what, in sync, because they pulling you in and then they sinking you down. Yeah.
What, like the boy band? What you have like? Do you have like posters? You have the posters on your wall? That's the first thing.
The first thing that came to my head.
The first thing, not Blackstreet Boys or 98 Degrees or the Jackson 5.
Because they using
Shane's stupid.
Sing.
No, I mean, hey, look, Vic doesn't help us out, so
he sure doesn't.
Yeah, never. We don't normally move that ball. It's like, okay, what's the name of it?
Dude. And I'll give myself the biggest womp of the night if they actually call it something sync.
Bruh, that'll be hilarious. But I mean, judging from the end of the match, will we even see another tag team match between these two? Because they went face to face, because we had an in-ring promo after that.
Yes. Let's get to it.
Oh, you want me to actually play it?
It was only 2 words.
It was literally 2 words.
I forgot, but I personally did not write down what they said. But
I just wrote that they were talking to each other after the match and basically looked at each other face to face.
Jay, I was surprised that they even had them speak. Like,
right, because it was literally like.
And then the guy that they bring into the ring, I'm like, who the hell are you? I never seen you before.
Who him?
He was yes, we have. He's a substitute guy before for the pregnant chick.
I totally forgot. Like, bro, I never seen him do the in ring.
Yeah, he was backstage before, but we've seen him before. But you know, they've kept it to Byron as of late.
All right, but here they are, quick fast. It's very quick, so don't blink.
Stephanie, Giulia, congratulations on your victory. You guys have been a formidable tag team, but over the next couple of weeks, you'll both be a part of Iron Survivor qualifiers. Ooh. So my question is, if you both make it to deadline, what can we expect in Minneapolis?
You spoke more to them.
I knew this day would come.
What does that mean?
I knew this day will come.
See you at deadline.
See you at that.
Booker, both are focused because
damn, he did speak longer than them.
Yeah, he did. Well,
I mean, that's literally it.
Remember, the last time they tried to have her speak, she had Funaki talk for her.
All right.
Meaning Giulia. And Last time we heard from Stephanie, she was speaking in Spanish. So
Yeah, full blown Spanish.
but maybe they'll get the damage control treatment, and eventually by next year there'll be better speakers.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is the reason why they also have them on. They have them on NXT, so they can learn. So they can learn that way.
Makes sense. Smart, Jay.
Mm-hmm. Christopher says 4 women's matches on NXT tonight.
I did not even realize that. He's right. Oh shit! I literally just went through it down just now.
That's why the poster for tonight's show was titled "Ladies' Night."
Good job, Shane. Tight. Why didn't we come into that song? That would have been the perfect song to open the show.
Well, because it's not an NXT, it's not a WWE song,
but it's the title of the show that we're doing.
Yeah, we won't be. You get the Michael Jackson treatment.
Yeah.
That song ain't that famous.
It is. It is. That's a national song. Are you kidding me?
I see you're probably thinking about a different version than I am.
Well, there's 2 versions actually. Right. There's the ladies' night, and then there's the fellas' night.
I'm thinking of the one with Angie Martinez.
Angie Martinez, yeah.
Yeah, the hip hop version one. That one ain't as famous as the other one.
But you mean Angie Martinez, and then there's one with Little Kim.
Yeah, that
Missy
one.
Elliott. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one.
Brat. Yeah.
Right. There's another one too.
And there's another one. Yeah. But they're all the same. Ladies' night. And then the original one was from what's that? GQ? Is it GQ? It's like a 70s. That's back in the 70s, ladies.
Yeah, that's where they got it from. So I think
Cool in the Game.
I think that one's more famous.
Cool in the Game. Yeah.
Right. So that's what we would have had the second famous one. Nobody cares about that. Second famous.
I am Lawan J. I am L. This is Lawan. What's going on, Lawan? Welcome to the 3 belt. He actually spelled 3.
Oh, interesting.
Lawan, since when have you ever spelled 3? Welcome to the 3 Bells podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Shane O'Mac, and CEO Dez.
That's me.
Let's have a fantastic show, bros. 3.
LeVon tried to make us cry earlier, Shane, with his post.
Yeah.
That he tagged us in.
Yeah.
Oh, LeVon, come on, bro. Aw. Wait, wrong one.
Yeah.
There you go, that one.
Yeah, and I was eating food. That's why I sent that GIF, whatever.
Well, this shirt goes with the one that I sent. Approval from the tribal chief.
Mm-hmm. And look, it's Sylvie. The princess Sylvie. Hey, sis.
Hey, boo.
She said, hey, my fella. Shout out to the 3 Bells brothers, as always.
All together. Good job. I love that.
I love Lash. She's super dominant. So powerful. Out here picking all the ladies up one by one. I can't wait to see her go off on Jade in the future.
Facts. Yo, I think out of all the matches that they've teased with Lash, with the main roster people, that is the one that I want to see because, I mean, Lord have mercy. And I want it to be a nice long match. Not a short match. I want to see both women empowered. Like, oh, man.
Right.
Hell yes.
You know what I would think a way to start it would be probably Lash eliminating Jade in the Royal Rumble to start the beef.
Well, to reignite it because I think the beef already started.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so reignite it as far as singles wise.
He had word up, pictures hung up on his wall. Oh, he may be. Well, you talking about Jay with NSYNC and.
Yeah. No, actually,
you had the posters up from NSYNC.
Actually, you could. My sister did, so that's her.
Oh, your sister.
Right, sister did. Not you, but her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like, Jay,
okay.
this is a nice room you got. He's like, no, this is my sister's room.
Right, my room is over
My
there
room is over there.
with B2K.
Oh my God, this guy. I was a grown ass adult when B2K came out. Come on now.
Grown ass adult at 19, you talking about?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I was already in my 20s.
With a whole bunch of covers of Right On.
Nope.
Ooh, I'm telling my age with that one, aren't I?
The Right On
my bad.
magazine.
It was
with the posters.
Ricky. It was Ricky Martin, right? At that time. Okay,
Ouch.
my bad. Yeah,
Ouch.
there we
Well,
go.
to be honest, when Ricky Martin was out, my mother, she loved his boy band Menudo back in the 80s. So yeah.
Shout outs to my birthday twin.
See,
They were huge.
Damn it,
They were
Jay.
huge.
Mentioning Ricky, she was in your head.
Damn it, Jay.
You know how big Menudo was? Menudo had their
Huge.
own spot on ABC during the Saturday morning cartoons. They had a Menudo on ABC. And we learned Spanish because they sing the Spanish and then they translate into English. And people laughed at me because I was learning Spanish from Menudo.
Well, I wasn't born yet, so shout out to everybody that was born during that time and seen it, witnessed it.
Awesome. You missed it. You missed it. It was awesome.
I don't think I missed it on purpose, but you know, I guess I did.
Pretty much. Like by the time you was born, them Saturday morning cartoon things were more on cable.
No. Oh, okay. Well,
Were pretty much more on cable.
You were
Fox
a
5.
'90s. You were a '90s kid.
Yeah, Channel 5 was my Saturday morning cartoon.
Well, it was 2, 4, and 7. They were the dominant ones.
Yeah, Fox
11
came into the
11 had
90s.
some
Came
stuff, too.
Fox came later.
In the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking the '80s.
I know. That's why I said I wasn't born yet, and I was like, you know, I didn't miss on purpose. It's not like I called out and said, "Hey,
Little
I'm not coming in.
seed.
I'm not coming in until the
Little
'90s." So a little seed.
Little seed. Didn't see anything.
It's 11:02.
Sergio Valente jeans. That was the commercial.
He said
SmackDown
my-
is better. Hey,
My show is
Sergio.
better. SmackDown is better than what? You need to
Which
elaborate on
show?
that one.
Better than
Which
what?
show?
Tonight Show? He comes on this show and says SmackDown is better.
I didn't pay him to do that, by the way. I don't know, 'cause
I could have sworn your face did.
not even because you heard me trash. You heard out of all the shows that I've hosted on SmackDown so far, you've heard me trash majority of them. So no, definitely not.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
said
See,
yes.
he said yes.
No, Sergio. No. Take away the bloodline story
See
on,
the
off of
trap.
SmackDown.
See, he's the hitting. He's the hitting. What you call it? The third man. He's the hitting third man.
Take away the bloodline story from SmackDown. What do you have? Nothing. Not nothing.
You should You should.
A whole bunch of nothing. Ugh. I got to deal with that every Friday. Except for
we love it.
Except for Andrade and Mello. But
yeah.
we're never going to see that again, probably. So that was holding the show together for a few weeks until they threw LA Knight in there and just ruined it.
Pretty much.
So wait, so who won Game 7?
Nobody. Remember
Nobody.
LA Knight?
LA Knight.
He beat them both up and just walked out. They tried to make him look like Stone Cold, but it just didn't work. It just pissed people off.
Huh? Oh well.
They should give that to us at Survivor Series. Game 7.
Game 8?
Game 8, yeah, pretty much. The continuation.
I think they ruined it already. It's like, because everything that we saw before it meant absolutely nothing. So it's like, why do we even care anymore? Because it leads to nothing.
Right, basically.
Well, we got our second match of the night, which is a Iron Survivor qualifier. It's featuring Soruka versus Cora Jade.
Beep,
Shane.
beep, beep.
We can hear
You
you.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay, because my thing blinked for a second. So you don't want me to play the Iron Survivors match rules?
I thought you were like to explain the hell out of this because I had no idea what the hell the Iron Survivor was to begin with. Like,
Okay.
I had no idea. So so we're gonna play the rules, which will lead into the matches. There you go. All right.
There will be 2 Iron Survivor challenges.
We're not
one
watching
for the men
anything, just
and
listening,
one for the
correct?
women.
Oh snap!
Superstars will compete in this unique 25-minute match. They will battle each other and the clock. 2 superstars will start the match. Then every 5 minutes, another superstar will join the match until all 5 are in the ring. The goal of the match is to have the most falls when the clock hits 25 minutes. Falls can be won at any time via pinfall, submission, or disqualification. When a superstar wins a fall, they'll earn a point. However, when a superstar loses a fall, they must pay the penalty. They're forced out of the ring and into the penalty box for 90 seconds. Once 90 seconds are up, the superstar can re-enter the match.
this doesn't make sense.
The superstar who scored the most falls when the clock hits 25 minutes will be named the Iron Survivor and will become the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. The countdown to NXT Deadline on Saturday, December 7th begins.
That doesn't make sense.
I have a
Tiffy was
question.
Tiffy was in one of those before.
Shane,
Yeah.
we're probably on the same brain wave right now. And mind you, I've seen this match. I saw that match where Trick won. But go ahead, Shane. 'Cause we're probably on the same brain wave.
My question is, okay, it's 25 minutes. It's suppose if there's a tie.
They'll go to a sudden death.
Oh.
There'll be
Okay, we're not on the same brain.
a one-on-one sudden death.
All right, that's not what I was going to say.
Okay. All right.
What I was going to say is this type of match, you can win by disqualification. Like, what type of dumb shit is that? Like, you have all this going on in the match. It's pretty much an elimination chamber match, just with a penalty box, and then you can win by the disqualification. If there's 5 people in the ring, like what?
You can't use no weapons. You can't get disqualified. Yeah. The person that you hit will get the point.
That's stupid as hell. That is so dumb.
Yeah, it seems like endurance is the key here. So you just basically pin, submission, try to get as much points as possible.
Right.
And it becomes easier if you pin somebody, they go into that little box for like 90 seconds. That gives you enough time to grab the 3 other participants, possibly pin them, or they pin somebody. Then they go in the box. So it's like the less people in the ring, the less you have to worry about getting pinned.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's how it.
It sounds like a championship scramble, elimination chamber, hockey. You know, like
the funny thing is, don't have 2 of them in there at the same time because they're gonna wind up fighting each other. It's gonna get hockey style if 2 of them are in there at the same time.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It's elimination chamber, war games, hockey. Championship scramble, but then you have disqualifications, which is so odd. So that means what? You have like 5 referees or something like that?
There's only one or multi?
Like, how can one referee figure that out?
There's only one referee in this match?
From what I remember, yes.
Wow.
So how is that possible?
Wow. He's gonna have to be everywhere.
You can't be everywhere. You can't be everywhere.
I mean, they can only be in the ring, so
All right.
I'm sure he can see everything that goes on in there. That's the reason why there's only one referee.
How can you only be in the ring?
Well, you can't be outside. Like you can't that's going to be a count out, isn't it?
Pretty much. He's got to look for the count outs. He got to look for all the other stuff.
But they didn't say anything about a count out. They just said disqualification.
Disqualification, as in
they said you could only win by pinfall, submission, or
Yes.
disqualification.
So if someone is disqualified,
That means you, like he said, you use a weapon, something illegal to win, to try to get a pinfall. To try to win. So because they normally, if it would have been count out, they would have said count out. That's why I said it's stupid.
that's stupid. Why would I use a weapon if that's going to get me disqualified and them the point?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you only have one referee, how is this referee supposed to see what you're doing over there while there's another fight happening over there? Yeah, like that's weird.
I don't know. I'm getting a headache. Tyler. He says, yo, with the Kansas City logo. What's going on? What's going on, Tyler, Mr. What are they? 9-0, 8-0, 9-0? Shout out to you guys.
Check you out, Shane. Check you out, Shane, knowing the logo for Kansas City.
Well, because it says KC right there. How can you not know that?
Trust me, a lot of people would not know what that is. And shout outs to Tyler. What up, T? Thank you for shouting us out. Shout outs right back to you, bro.
Lawan says, Sergio, they're doing the show. Is going to have to wait, my brother. Please be patient.
What's going on?
As in, put the ones up.
Please.
I didn't want to show that.
Didn't we go through this last week with him?
You sure did.
You have yet to acknowledge me, so you guys, whoever else y'all did it, but I'm good.
Tyler says, I think 4 refs or 5 refs, which would make sense.
Right.
That would totally make sense, and Lawan agrees.
Thank you, Ty. Because
I think
I'm just
no
like,
counts.
you can't do that. There's no way that you can do something like that with only one ref. And maybe like 2 refs holding the penalty box, but they're all the way wherever that shit is at. So we'll see.
And we only ask because we've never seen this before, so
right. I only saw because remember this is Survivor Series, right? Well, not like this time. Remember this time of the year last year there was no 3 Bells podcast. I was just watching NXT with Jay, just to be watching it because we were just watching wrestling. Right, exactly. And I remember that. I specifically remember that because that's how Trick wound up having it was a contract or something like that, right?
All right. And at that, it was what? Tiffy was in the box fighting somebody. I forgot who she was fighting.
I don't even remember that.
She was trying to climb out the penalty box.
Bro, I don't even remember that because I think I might have worked that day and I came home in time for like the end of that match with the men's.
All right.
Ooh. Do you want me to get mad at you guys? No, Solo Sergio, we don't need that.
Oh, you feeling oozy? You damn right. Go ahead and get mad.
That's what he sounds like. Sounds like he has an Ulafala toy around his neck.
I'm waiting for you. Go ahead and get mad.
Ooh.
You don't want me to get mad.
It sounds like he wants to.
he wants me to knock on the door or the coffin of Des Taker. We haven't seen in a long time.
No, you're supposed to be bigger than that in order for him not to come out.
Right. I'm trying to.
You're good. Jay? Hello, Jay.
Yes, sir. Yes, match number 2. Our Iron
Jay's an audience
Survivor
member of his own show.
We have an Iron Survivor qualifier match featuring Sol Ruka versus Cora Jade. Shane, Mundo, talk to me.
You know, this was one of those kind of matches. By the way, this was the first women's Iron Survivor qualifying match. So that's why we had to explain those rules. This was one of those matches where it wasn't bad, but it wasn't a lot of oomph moments. There was just going back and forth.
Yeah.
I appreciate the both of them. I love seeing both of them. Both of them look good. But the only thing that stood out for me, as always, is the Soul Snatcher from Soul Rooker. That was the only thing that stood out for me. And she landed it perfectly. And Soul was going to do some move where she jumped on the third rope, and Cora like tapped on the rope, and she slipped.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was smart of Cora for her to have countered that move that way. Those are the only two things that really stood out for me, Mundo.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. So, yeah. I'm having a moment here. I'm pretending to be Jay and LaJuan right now. But, yeah. The Soul Snatcher, it catches me every time. Every time. It catches me every time. I mean, because it's so awesome because of how she does it and the way she, flips and catches for the cutter is just like insane. That like, who even thought of that? And the amount of different ways we've seen her do it is awesome as well. Yeah, Shane's right. This match wasn't bad, but it didn't have a lot of spots to stick out. It just did what it was supposed to do. Get Cora over, and it was, and get Soul to the next round of the Iron Survivor situation, which I'm happy because, this girl, she was on one before we left USA. She was on the show every week. And then once we got to CW, we see her, and then we don't, we do. So I'm happy that we see her and she's winning again. I actually think I'm going to do it in my, 2 weeks early, 3 weeks early. That's my pick to win the Iron Survivor, by the way, because the type of year that she's had and how many times she's put others over. And I think the biggest one is letting Kelani take the North American Women's Championship and winning that. I think her thank you is going to be her becoming the women's Iron Survivor and getting that one-on-one championship match with Roxy. I guess this will happen New Year's Evil or whatever like that, whatever their next pay-per-view is in 2025. Yeah.
So that's a real early prediction without having to see the full field yet.
I don't need to. I mean, she's just like, how do I say it? She's just like, remember, we just had this conversation last week. We were like about how many certain people keep getting in the runner-up situation and like all that other good stuff. It's the same thing with her. And I think that this is her time now. It just so happens to be a time again for somebody to become a number one contender. And it makes sense. She has the momentum. Again, she lost the knee brace. So yeah, I think it's her time.
All right. I could see something like that because even Gunther was the same way, finishing runner-up in the Royal Rumble. So,
right, you said that. So yeah, I'm copying off of you.
So,
you okay?
Yeah. So.
You need me to look over there too, like
so. Tyler says, I think NXT needs doing War Games Women's Division at Deadline. That would be a good idea. They have enough women to do that.
They do, but once they took it away from NXT and put it on the main roster, it took their PLE away with that situation.
Not even that. I think it's the fact that they already did it last week. Technically, they already had the big 10-woman tag match. You don't want to see it again. They already had it. So it's like, because I know LaJuan was saying that they should do it for Survivor Series, but I'm like, they just did it. I mean, now at this point, they already started other storylines. Now you want to see what happens between Zariah and Jordan Grace, because she speared her. and everything else in between. So, my opinion.
Ula follow from Wish. Yeah.
You see my tag team partner?
Yes,
I love you, LeBron. I love you, LeBron.
Well, Tyler says that match was good.
Yes, it was.
Logan James.
Logan James. Your brother's fighting this weekend against Mike Tyson, huh?
It's Friday, as a matter of fact, 8:00. So,
Netflix.
According to Jay, Friday is the weekend. So, yeah, it's this weekend.
So, yeah, SmackDown's going to get a hit from that because that's going to be hit. That's going to be big. That's going to be big. So, but I say Logan James because he says this. He goes, "Hello." I think of Io Sky versus Liv and Raw for Women's World Champion. Io Sky not win at Rhea versus Liv Saturday night main event. Rhea win at Io Sky challenge on Rhea in Royal Rumble.
Is this Monday?
Why didn't you ask us this yesterday?
We didn't see him yesterday.
Why not?
Right.
Why not? Tonight is NXT night. We're talking NXT like we know that EO's your boo, your Monday night boo, but we're talking NXT tonight, Logan. But it's good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Logan James, always good to see you. So, and yeah, Mundo, Tyler agrees. We need Zarya versus Jordan Grace. Yeah, that's going to happen. That's going to happen.
Tyler, does that happen on WWE TV or TNA TV?
Well, she's about to end her contract. Yes, Jordan.
Yes, really? January 1st.
Yes,
oh shit!
Fastly approaching. She coming straight here to NXT.
Oh my gosh! Oh, no way they can have both of them on the same show. That'll be a hell of a feud in 2020. WWE trying to take over the world in 2025, huh?
It just makes that women's roster even super stacked out there.
Sergio Valente says, "Bye, going to bed, and I know you guys do not care what I say to you guys." Aww.
We care.
Aww.
Have a good night.
He says we don't
Stop
care.
so
We don't care. Yeah.
There goes a one for you. There you go.
We don't care about Sergio Valente. No. Anyway, good night, Sergio. Good to hear from you as always.
Acknowledge
next time. Yeah, acknowledge him.
Acknowledge me.
He's so mean.
I'm not mean.
So we got Javon and City in the back talking. What's that about on TV?
Okay, so when I saw this first frame, J Mundo, I said, okay, so everything's cool. They just brushed off what happened with that tag team match that they had and that Seti lost because Evans,
Javon left. He ran out.
He ran out to go after Wesley. So
but it makes. I mean, you gotta be understanding about that though. It's West. You know, they got beef. But I get what you're saying. That's okay. That's why they said that during the match. Okay, all right, Shane. Thank you because I forgot about that.
Yeah, but I guess everything's fine. So Jay,
of course. I mean, Cedric's on TV because of Javon. So he's like, I love you, Javon, because without you, I wouldn't be on TV. Thank you so much. Thank you, right?
Get a brand new Ula flyer.
You're right. I love you, Javon. But I mean, dude, you got to give Shawn Michaels a shout out again. Like he's found a way to get Cedric on TV, Ashante on TV, and it's actually meaningful stuff where they were just doing absolutely nothing on SmackDown for the longest. So shout outs to Shawn Michaels, man. Wow.
And he looked pretty good. He looked good last week. He really did.
Yeah.
Or was it the week before? One of those days. Anyway, here you go, Jay.
The first woman to qualify for Deadlock. fam. If I beat Lexus King, I'm locked in. Locked in.
That's
and
right.
if you beat Wesley, you're locked in.
That's right.
It's gonna be tough, but tonight, we're locked in. So, what's your
Love it.
I mean,
Meanwhile,
I like yellow. I mean, who doesn't like yellow? Yellow is such a nice
Clark
color.
Kent and
Until Ashante wearing a
Lois
yellow beanie
Common.
decided to distract me from my match. And wait, what was the question again?
Color.
Oh, sorry, red. Red's my favorite color.
Right. The beanie distracted you.
Yeah,
Please
that's
tell
fine.
me
is
you
he
are
trying to
Yeah,
holler?
No.
Being on the
no.
CW,
I'm
there
getting
goes
to
your
know
Lois and
Dion.
Clark.
Dion, what else do you want to ask me?
Really, Carmen? Like, this is what we do now. With my best friend? Whoa, hold on.
Why do you
What?
When are
care?
we best friends?
Right.
Just-
Like
it's
what?
Just like last week. Right. You know what? This seems to be all about you guys
Last
getting involved
week.
in each other's matches. So, you guys want to win? Try being a tag team. This way you guys can work together.
Work together.
Dion, that's a great idea. Are you free next week? I am.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Okay.
You want to? Do it.
Okay.
There you go. We have a tag
Don't
match.
tell me what to do.
Oh, dear.
So between four friends.
This is going to be great.
Yeah.
This is going to be
Newly crowned best friends. Just like that.
Right. Four, literally like two. That's so odd. Like we're friends, but we're gonna have a match next week. I guess because
Yeah.
over here on this side, we're just trying to get you guys together. That is so odd.
And all of a sudden this dude cares. Because I thought he gave her the boot last week. And now he cares enough for him to say, you hollering at my homie, and he's like, what are you talking about? We're not friends.
Because Ashante is listening to cousin Dez. Dez told him, bro, you keep milking this shit because you're gonna keep getting on TV with it. So do what you gotta do. Do you.
Talk your talk, player.
So you
Respectfully,
okay?
ladies.
Oh, and Jay, you down with too, huh? Play your.
You got
Play,
you gotta do what you gotta do to
play,
be on
yo.
TV, right? You gotta be on TV. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Even if it's for a minute and a half, do what you
Right,
gotta
e-
do.
Right. Even if you gotta go and latch yourself to a 20-year-old kid and be on TV with him, and you're a whole 15 years older than he is, and but locked in. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Right, Jay?
Clink clank.
Jay, right? My brother? See,
Pretty much, sir.
We
Pretty
can
much.
agree. We can agree. No, I'm over here.
Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
It's all
I
good.
am not fighting over a woman with a 20-year-old.
No.
Not
I'm saying.
It for
I'm
TV
saying.
time.
I'm saying as no.
Give me another storyline.
You misquoted me, Shane. I think you missed.
I'm not
what I
quoting
said.
you. I'm just saying as like a ridiculous scenario for a reason for me to be on TV. There's some things I'm willing to do, and some storylines it's like, nah, it doesn't make sense for me to do.
Shit,
And if that means I'm
after,
not on camera, then
after all the BS you done did, this makes more sense than that last run of Hit Row.
At least he's being featured more.
How the hell you have Hit Row without Beyonce? You can't have Hit Row without the lead person there
why would Beyonce be in Hit Row?
because you can't have the Jackson. You can't have the Jackson 5 without Michael Jackson.
Okay, that's better.
They're the Jackson.
That's a better
analogy. I know.
A way better analogy.
Because every time I bring up Destiny's Child, you're like, why are you bringing up Destiny's Child? So
yeah.
I'm
Why do
saying,
you always use Beyonce as like your go-to?
that's
example?
everybody go to example of
No,
of a
that's
group.
your.
No, that's
example.
everybody's go to example of a group.
Jay
trying
and
to
I
do
ain't even the
something with
one. We use everybody else, but for some reason you use
Y'all
that
never
woman,
use anybody.
Beyonce.
Y'all
And you
don't
put
use
Beyonce
anybody.
in the most odd places that she won't be in, and then you correct yourself by
Nope.
using an actual person as an actual position.
What? An actual position? What are you talking about? That didn't make any sense. Jay, back to you, Jay.
Yeah. Back to you, Jay.
So we have our third match of the night. But prior to our third match, we have Ava in the back talking with the tag team division. Let's see what she gets. Let's see.
Gallus,
to us,
Anchor
GM.
Tank, OTM, TNT, The Family, NQCC. Jesus Christ.
Nice. Got her right.
All right, gentlemen, I've invited you all here to discuss the state of the NXT Tag Team Division. Recently, Nathan and Axiom retained their tag titles, but I'm looking for the next team to step up. Listen, I need to see it. I need every man in here to show the world exactly what the NXT Tag Team Division is about. And all of you have the background to succeed and do it. Former NXT UK and NXT Tag Team Champions. D1 college football standouts.
My favorite.
D1 collegiate wrestler and an Olympian. You two could shot put a car over this building.
Any day.
And you guys, you make people disappear.
Oh.
Hey, he'll be telling grown folks business.
Yeah, that's right, allegedly. Ava understood, and gentlemen, let's get after it. Oh, and Hanky.
Telling my business like that.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, y'all some teachers.
Yo, Ava, I promise OTM gonna make you think twice.
That's
Singles guys against the champs.
Yo, don't be talking about what you can't back up, bro.
They should be comedians.
Yo, chill out, bro. Don't talk to my dog. Talk to me.
Okay, because he can't speak for himself. Don't talk to him. Talk to me.
This is the energy that I want to see. But don't just tell me. I need all of you to show me. Meeting adjourned.
Okay, where's the rest of your dress? Goodness. Yes, there's way too much meat we seeing in there, girl.
So pretty much not much was addressed. She just wants to see more from them.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was gonna just have like a tournament and shit, but
that just went clear over his head. But anyway, go ahead, Jay.
Yeah. So we have our third
Wait,
match
over his
tonight.
head, my head?
No, not your head, his head. It went over Jay's head. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Him.
What
right
I
there.
said.
Yes, what you said went over his head, and he did.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to address it. Maybe it was too.
No, I think it just went over
12
his
o'clock.
head.
It's not 12 o'clock
no,
yet.
It went over his head. He admitted. He said, "Pew!" It went right over.
Yeah,
his
that's
head.
what was like that odd pause. I was like, Jay,
because I'm not because you was expecting me to say something. And I'm not going to be quiet. I'm quiet on it. Just like,
I wasn't going to talk about the dress. Yes, I was not going to talk about it.
See, he clearly just had no idea.
Okay, he still has no idea.
Nobody said anything about the dress, but okay. So match number 3, right? Match number 3.
Yes,
Yes,
Wesley versus Cedric Alexander in a man's Iron Survivor qualifying match. Mundo, Shane, talk to me.
Jay, you said a man's Iron Survivor match. What man? Let me just stop. Let me stop. But Shane, this match was oddly the opposite of what I thought it would have been. I thought it would have been part 2 to what we got last week between Wes and Javon because of the skills that Cedric has. You know, the fast-paced, high-flying situation. But I don't know what it is. It feels like tonight the coaches, they not dared, but they told all the men, like, hey, we want to see if you guys have the mat wrestling ability tonight. Because you would have thought this would have been a crazy high-flying match. Because, again, like I said, Cedric has that ability, as we've seen in the tag matches and stuff that they've had. And I'm like, they're doing a lot of mat wrestling, a lot of reversals and here and there. It's not Greco style, but it's still like on the ground, which is not what you would think of when you think of Wesley and Cedric Alexander. And I was just like, oh, that's very interesting. And that was the first note that I wrote. Both guys showing their mat skills. And then right when I don't know if they took a planned commercial or if they went on commercial because of what happened, but Cedric kind of fucked up his over the top rope splash that he was supposed to do.
It was weird.
Completely missed. Yo, Jay, I was like,
it was like he forgot to let go of the rope, and he just
like that's when was that the moment that he realized he lost a step or something like that? Because even after he fell, right, and everything happened, and you saw his face, like they caught him, he was like, "Woo!" Like, whoa, like, whoa.
Yeah, even the ref came down and checked on him.
Yeah,
like they usually don't do that.
Word.
They do not do that. They stay in the ring and give the count
right.
out.
I was just thinking, like when he did it, and I thought he was gonna fall farther to see him fall right there, not even getting a couple of inches, bro, out of the ring. I said, "Oh my god!"
Sure,
the air just gave out. The air gave out on him.
Yeah, bro, and it was like, damn, to the point where I think Sean might have been like, just go to commercial, because it didn't seem like the spot that they was going to go to commercial on, but it was like, they might need a minute to just regroup and whatnot. We don't want to shut it on TV, but geez Louise, I was like, damn. But he got his shit back together once we came back from commercial, and my boy, because I'm sorry, I'm always going to be Team West. Good or bad, just like Mello. But my boy was going for that cardiac kick, and Lord have mercy, Cedric hit him with one of the damnedest drop kicks I've ever seen in my life, while this dude is upside down. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, wow. Like, because I swear, I think he kicked him in the face. It looked like he kicked him in the face. I'm like, he didn't even protect himself from him because he probably didn't know it was coming. And I was just like, shit. And then he did this move again. We don't ever get discussions about what we're seeing, but he did this, what I call a modified rock bottom on the apron, meaning him or he being Cedric to Wesley. And I was like, oh, that was awesome right there. And Shane, there's more to come. Shane O'Mac, tell us what you saw. I don't want to eat the whole plate.
Well, you ate all the good food off the plate. You ate everything you just left me with the nasty yams.
What?
You left me with the cranberry.
It's still I see still a lot of stuff there still. What you talking about?
The only thing that I got besides what you said was the finisher from Seti, which was pretty cool, but Wes was still able to count out of it, and the fact that Wes won, the way Wes won, or rather the way Seti lost, you lost with someone's nuts on your chin, and then had the gall to do the suck it move before he got up.
Oh, you caught that too? Yeah, bro. I said the same thing. I was like, ooh, that's foul. That's messed up right there.
So nasty. And this was before 12 o'clock, Jay.
Got him.
Nasty.
And like that's messed up. Like he knew that he did him dirty like that. He really was like, yeah.
It was really dirty. Just sat there and looked down and said, bam, and then got up.
That's disrespectful as hell. I can admit rude. That. Like, sheesh.
That was rude, Jay.
Apologize.
That was worse than that. That's just a booty cheek, but he had the whole nuts right there. You couldn't even see his face.
He teabagged him.
That whole area was right there.
He teabagged him. That's
he would make Rikishi so proud.
What? Rikishi was teabagging people too? Oh, wait. What? What?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
What would he make Rikishi proud for? If all I wanted to say was that that springboard flatliner by Cedric was awesome too. That's all I had to say. And that cardiac kick was nasty. But he didn't get the finish. He didn't win from that. Or did he? No, he didn't.
He didn't.
No.
But it seems to me, Mundo, that yes, Seti can hang with Wes and Evans. However, if he had to fight Wes by himself, or if he had to fight Evans by himself, he's going to appear slower because he is, in comparison, slower.
He's older than them. That's why.
Right. And he's older and, he's meatier than the guys. So he relies on these skill sets that I see that he has improved. So he's,
See, like what this match gave me was like a practice session at the PC. It didn't give me too much of, like the vibes normally that a Wesley fight will give me or a Cedric Alexander fight will give me, because we know the skill set that they both bring to the table, especially like Mundo was saying earlier about, we got that match last week from Javon and Wes, and we get this now, and we're like, that was kind of slow. I didn't expect the grappling game to begin this match. Ground game. I was like, oh, nah, this is not dumb. This is not dumb. Like, I want to see some high flying. We don't got Axiom and Frazier fighting tonight, so guys, do what you do. Like, what? It just felt like they just practiced with each other tonight. Like, I'll put you over. What the hell is that?
No,
that's not your room, Jay.
No.
Oh boy.
No, because I know it's cold outside here.
No, that's
Brooklyn.
not mine. No, that's
not yours.
No.
No, you sure?
I am 100% sure. I will know when it's mine.
Was that outside?
I will know when.
Is that?
That's not mine. Stop messing with me.
Real quick, Jay. Cedric's 35. He was born the same year as me, so he's my age. Wesley's 30, and Javon's 20. So you see, there's a 15-year age gap between Javon and Cedric, which that's like me being with my little cousin right now, trying to hang with him. I'm like, yeah, okay. Because when you go to bed, when we get home tonight, you're gonna go back outside and party. And I'm gonna stay my ass home and watch TV or whatever like that and relax and get sleep. But so I get it. Even the difference between 30 and 35, it's the same thing. It's like, yeah, you might still have that little bit of energy in you before you hit, the mid version of your third of 30, and then getting closer to 31. Then you're like, oh shit, I need to take a nap now. I can't recover as fast as I can, as I did when I was 25 or whatever like that. So yeah, I get it. And like I said, it feels like tonight all the men were challenged to ground and pound in a sense. It was like that was their objective for the night from whatever coaches that they had backstage.
All right. I could definitely agree with that.
Yes. As a 51-year-old, I agree.
Right. Now imagine trying to compare yourself to a 30-year-old.
No way.
Right, like come on, man. So I give Cedric that much. The fact that he's still trying to do what he, with WWE wasted his most of his career, where he was really good at doing it, and he's still trying to. And I give Shawn Michaels credit for still showing him, and he's still trying to do it. And yeah, I mean,
good win for Wesley to move on, and we get to at least see him qualify for this Iron Survivor match. So let's see what happens after that.
Number one.
Yeah. Timeout. What happened?
Timeout. Oh, he's saying timeout. We're an hour and 10 minutes in.
Correct.
Wink, wink.
Okay. Hit the button. Commercial time, everybody. We'll be right back. Go ahead. What you... Oh God.
You're not gonna take us out like.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
The Three Belts Podcast. Oh, feast thine eyes on this sumptuous treat of a man in front of you. No need adjusting that eyeballs. They're not deceiving you. This is, in fact, Jack, Dude Love, the hippest cat in the land, giving it up for a very successful podcast future. And I want to thank you for always talking about the dude on your podcast. It's been known to dude that you talk about my legendary matches for hours at a time, like that match I had with Stone Cold in April of 1998. That match I had with Stone Cold in May of 1998. And then there was that time, no, Cactus, please. And that's about all there is, because you didn't have good matches, dude. If you were to cue up Kurt Angle's music right now, I might sing along and say, you suck, bang, bang. You suck, bang, bang. You suck, bang, bang. You suck. But you know who doesn't suck? The Three Bells Podcast. Yeah, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Oh, wow. Oh, fireworks aplenty. The Three Face of Foley compound, which is actually my hotel room in Los Angeles. Guys, I want to wish you the best. I heard from CEO Dez that you guys would be shocked to hear from me, because I am respected and loved. So keep up the great work, airing every Monday after Raw, Tuesdays after NXT, and Fridays after SmackDown. Woo! Have a nice day.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Three Bells Podcast NXT Recap Show. So we got Tony D in the restaurant. What's that about? I'm hungry too.
We do have Tony D.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
You take anything at the dock? It's done, boss.
This music.
Don't like this obsession you've got with constantly following me.
I call it being persistent.
You're becoming persistently annoying. Well, you should get used to that, Tony. I don't care that you're done. It's your other, more important title that I care about.
Dun, 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 dun.
I see a lot of guys come in here and attack you.
I can't tell. I'm
Turn this
frozen.
place upside down.
You're
I've let
frozen?
you slide twice.
No, I'm looking at myself
There will
frozen.
not be a third time. You let me slide.
I'm sorry.
You want this, don't you?
You good now.
You've built a hell of a family, Tony. And since winning that North American Championship, you've grown that family. You've motivated that family to be hungry, and I feel that championship can do the very same for me. It took me almost 3 years in taking out a monster to win this right here. Yeah, you played over. It's good for you. And now
Sure
you are
did.
stronger than ever. And that's why I want Brooks to challenge you. Spiz, you're a weird guy. You come in here and ask for a title shot, and you want Brooks to fight for you? Why don't you think for yourself, kid? Why are you even following this guy? I don't question the way that Don does things. So don't question mine. You know what? It is smart. Having a kid fight me. Intelligence will get you only so far, Tony. The difference between me and everybody else on this roster is that I am starving. Okay? The most successful people in this world are hungry to be more, to do more, to become more. And the only
Facts.
thing in this restaurant, the only thing in NXT that will satisfy my appetite is that. Now, thank you for your time.
I hear that.
It seems like when everybody always confronts Tony, he's always in the restaurant.
Brooksy, It's how you deal with the boss.
No.
Isn't that right, Nico?
Yes, it is.
Who was there in the car?
Who them?
Who was that?
Okay,
Jay?
that was my first time seeing that tonight. And this, I think we had this conversation a few months ago when he first got into the situation with Javon and Briggs. And we were like, he was going to build a stable. And he's building a stable. I mean, my gosh. That was cool, though. I mean, shit. I'm intrigued. And anything that Sean Spears seems to produce and does on NXT, it's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, he
and
totally
bad enough,
produced that.
right? And I mean, but Shane, we was already giving props to whoever was producing and doing the whole, Tony D'Angelo restaurant situation. We was already giving them props for that anyway. But I mean, man, that was cinema right there. I'm sorry, that's why I didn't speak the whole time, because I did not see that, and I knew purposely. I was like, all right, because I was cooking. I was like, I'm gonna watch that on the show, and man, nice.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cool. And Jay, you don't know who them, huh?
I had no idea. I just kept on looking at the car. I'm like, who?
Yeah, I don't know who that man is.
What was his name? Nico?
No clue. I was lost, to be honest.
It sounded like he said Nico, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Oh, well, Jay, we have a bunch of promos on standby for you.
All right, we got Saxton talking with Kelani.
Fallon Henley for the Women's North American title. Your thoughts?
I've been waiting for this moment since Halloween Havoc. As soon as the bell rings, I'm coming at her. I don't care if JC's behind me, Jasmine's on the other side, and they hop on the apron, they can get it too. All I know is I'm getting my title back.
Will you? Kelani, you're a great athlete. You're the standout. But honey, tonight you're not beating Fallon.
I am.
And if for whatever reason she can't get it done, one of us will make sure that she
Jason
does.
looks real good there.
It's on site.
On site.
I mean, you know that these girls is going to be out there outside of the ring while you're in the ring going for this title. What, like, and I understand that you can beat them on one-on-one, but if you're focusing on one person, how are you going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to conquer that? How are you going to beat that? I don't know.
All right, I have information for you guys. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So the gentleman that we saw tonight, his name is Nico Vance, formerly known as Skylar Clinton. He's a former football player for the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks. Mm-hmm. He made his WWE in-ring debut at an NXT Live in May of 2023. He has been competing at live events in NXT Level Up tapings ever since, with his Level Up debut coming in September. Vance also worked a WWE main event taping in September of 2024, where he faced Dante Chen. So he debuted tonight on NXT. Did you know?
I did not know that.
No.
None of us knew that.
Hell no.
Right, I didn't know that.
Jay didn't even know that?
Right, that's the first time I got, did you know?
Wow.
Myself,
Cool.
right?
That's a good one, too. Good one. Good one, man.
Hey, I got the computer in front of me. Might as well put it to use, right? Because, I mean, we need to know who this guy is. But I guess he's going to, man, should be interesting.
Jay didn't know. Wow.
No, I didn't.
Oh, man, I'm the Google guy now, huh? I just Googled.
No, since you got the computer right there, yeah.
Yeah, let's see what Trick got to talk about.
Oh, I didn't see this either.
What? Huh? I like it. I like it. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Booker T does it better.
Philly went crazy last week.
Yeah, in the bingo hall.
But with deadline
around the corner.
Tyler, you're funny, by the way.
Just a reminder.
I saw what
last
you
year
wrote.
at Deadline is when I had that Iron Survivor match, and things looked real good for Trick Willie. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, Trick.
But that's not what I'm out here to talk about. Last week, me and Bubba Ray put Ethan Page through a table, but no, that's not what I'm out here to talk about neither.
Sound like you.
Not a 3D, bud.
I'm here to talk about
Choke slam.
Ridge Holland, who pinned me and think he got one on Trick Williams. Newsflash, Ridge. Trick Williams ain't going out like that.
You did.
What I'm trying to say is, Ridge, get your punk.
What?
Trick.
That's Rich.
Trick.
Chase.
No, it's Chase.
What the hell is?
I
Why?
apologize
Coming
for the
from the
interruption.
Chase U section.
You know I've
Why?
got no beef with you, but I do still have beef with Ridge Holland.
Okay.
I'm not done with him, not by a long shot.
Okay.
Look. I can see that, Mr. Chase. After everything Ridge has done to you, after everything Ridge did to destroy Chase U, but as I'm thinking about it, after everything that he's done, you still find a way to bounce back and land on your feet. Right?
Don't do that.
Mr. Chase, I ain't really known you, I ain't seen you face to face.
Well, he's not the enemy, so.
But I think we all need to take a moment and recognize Mr. Chase for everything he's done here at NXT and all the hard
What
work
the
he's done.
fuck? That's random and weird. Okay, what?
Come on.
Look, Mr. Chase, you a staple here at NXT.
He's giving him
Oh my
flowers,
God.
and then he's going to hit him. With the,
Really?
With the no-nos.
But not everything when I think about it.
See?
Oh, he just dissed him?
Yes.
I don't. This is so weird.
You ain't
What-
got a
what-
chance at this NXT championship.
Ooh.
So how about for one day, one moment only? You forget everything that Ridge Holland has done for you. Done to you.
Whoa.
Sound like he was going to call him out for a match.
Right now. Andre Chase getting an NXT title shot.
That's what it sounds
Right,
like.
like out of nowhere after losing all this time, all this losing. He hasn't won since they won the two championships. Like what?
Right.
And you call yourself a champion, Trick?
That's weird. Very weird.
It really is. All that losing.
Yeah, man.
A championship match.
You call yourself a champion, Trick? Ducking me for a guy
Ducking
that I
me?
called an ambulance 2 weeks ago?
Right.
Hollis is telling the truth. Hate him if you want.
Professor,
He is.
you need to learn that I've moved on. And Trick, I made the famous ECW arena fall deadly silent when I pinned your ass.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
And
Facts.
you know that I'm the biggest threat to your NXT title.
Whoa, Ridge, wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. After everything you put me through, everything you put the university through, I want one more match.
Oh, God.
This is so weird.
No.
Why is Trick out here again?
I put the university on the line. If you win,
This
Chase
is
U is
Trick.
yours.
What did he just say?
I don't care about your precious little university. You've
University.
already gambled it away and got it back. The only thing that I care about is the NXT title.
Title.
Oh, whoa.
Really?
I think I get it. Ridge, you want a chance at the NXT championship? Mr. Chase, you want a chance to whoop his ass? Okay, I got an idea. I say we go see Ava. We set it up next week. Ridge Holland versus Andre Chase. And the winner gets a match with me at Deadline.
Ooh.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh.
I'm pulling for you, Mr. Chase.
Exactly.
After
my
everything
dog.
you've been through, after all the hard work you
You're
put
the
in for the
easier
last few
target.
years, after everything you overcome, after everything, look, Chase U is out here for you. NXT loves Chase U. Chase U loves NXT. You hear that, Ridge? That's a connection. That's a relationship that he has with the people. A relationship that he has with Duke. A relationship he has with Riley. And a relationship that he has with Thea.
I'll take that.
You'll take what?
I want that. What did you just say? I beat
Forgot
you.
his lines.
Your relationship with Riley Osborne, done.
They gave the crowd enough time to say stuff.
You and the MVP Duke Hudson, done. I beat you, and your relationship with Thea Hale is done.
Okay. So we're getting to the
Chase U.
what he said he was wanted to finish. Chase U.
And I'll walk straight into Deadline and challenge for the NXT Championship.
Exactly
while
the one.
You have nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Not
Makes
a
sense
damn
now.
thing.
For a man that never can win the big one. It's quite a gamble, Mr. Chase. What are you going to do?
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
What you gonna do?
He's going to take it because he's a gambler.
SpaghettiOs?
He offered it from the get-go.
Trick said, do it.
You're
do
on.
Exactly. See? I'm not
Rich
shocked.
Holland next week. I'm going to give you an Andre Chase University sized ass whooping.
Yep, just like he did before. And we get caught.
That was coming. Oh, rock bottom.
Rock bottom, nice.
Rick Williams just did.
That's the theme for tonight.
Andre Chase feeling the love.
201 Vic.
Hey. Yes. You.
What that smells?
Chase
Naomi.
What the hell is that? I've never seen that before.
Chase you.
That's what he does that in live match. I've never seen him do that.
Yes, he does that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm see. Maybe should I do this all the time, guys? Where I just react to these promos right here on the show because I did not see that earlier, and I'm just like, what the hell was that at the end? Like
He does it only when he's a singles guy. In the tag matches, he doesn't do them.
Remember, like I've been saying before, we didn't really get too much of him this year. For this year,
No.
I don't even know how many times he had a singles match, let alone a tag match. They were just around.
Right. And he was hurt for a portion of the year as well.
That's why he was just doing the talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Jada Parker, talk to us.
Just your pretty little smile.
She
Okay,
is beautiful, man.
I see you. Congrats, baby. You qualified. But best believe that's as close as you gonna get to being called the Iron Survivor. Because I know whoever they put in front of me, I will qualify. And I will have my hand raised, just like I did last week when I smashed that brick on Lola's skull.
So
Smash your
confident.
brick on me.
Soul and whatever 3 other little ladies that end up in that ring with me, it don't matter. If I start, if I come in the middle of the match, or if I'm in last. Jada Parker is going to finish it and leave Deadline as the Iron Survivor. Clock it.
Clock it.
I love her swag, man. Whew.
She's so confident with her game.
Jada.
She talks a mean one, walks a mean one. Sheesh.
Hi, Miss Parker. How are you doing tonight?
She said, hello, boys. She said, we're going to let me hump.
Right? When you gonna hit me with your brick? Hit me with your brick.
She said, what?
That sponge.
Mm-hmm.
Sponge cake. The sponge cake.
No matter of fact, I'll go lay up in the corner. I'll lay up in the corner and just wait for her. You can go up on a ladder and just drop it all down.
You willing to take that?
Damn man.
Right. You could. Oh,
but
man,
you could get seriously. You can be seriously hurt.
No,
that's okay.
That ladder's gonna hurt you.
What's gonna happen? The ladder's not gonna hit me. What are you talking about? Ladder?
You get a crunch inside of it, like.
No.
Yeah, that's not the ladder crunching. You're not 25 no more.
And then I'll be right. Then I'll be in the corner, and then she's gonna do the rikishi, and I'll be satisfied. Okay.
She's gonna hit it with a hypnotic concussion.
You're gonna be knocked out. You're gonna be out of breath, knocked out, face red,
cracked ribs.
It's 12:05.
Oh man! So we have our fourth match of the night, and it's another ladies' match.
All right.
Featuring from the family, we got Rizzo seeking out revenge versus Nikkita Lyons. Shane Mundo, talk to me.
No, we're not going to talk to you. We're not at the table.
Oh,
because before that, this had happened.
Right. Aren't you the man of, but before we get this mess, we have this going on in the background.
That's how he sounds. That's how you sound, Jay.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, I had a bathroom. I don't even remember this because I was in the bathroom. Sorry.
You didn't have to say that.
You didn't have to say all that.
You stepped away, but okay.
Yeah,
so backstage, we're in Ava's office. We have Ava and Josh Briggs talking with a special guest, and then someone else, Shane O'Mac.
That's how Jay sounds, according to Mundo.
When I was in Japan with Pro Wrestling Noah Inamura, he really impressed me.
Awesome.
Oh,
Eva, it is my honor to be on excursion here in NXT.
Okay, what I want,
I'm sick of being blown off.
You said surprise you being here.
Then it was a deadline announcement.
DJ Eddie.
I just need 5 minutes.
Josh Inamura, please excuse me. And it was so nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Who?
Eddie, listen, I understand you're from
I don't think that you do. I just need something here.
Actually, I do, which is why I put you in an Iron Survivor qualifier match.
Let's go. That's all I needed. Thank you, Ava.
You're welcome.
There you go. He's happy now. So apparently, Jay, if you guys forgot, Josh was as well as EO. They were in Japan. Remember, Josh was going to be in Japan for a minute, competing in Noah. So he brought back this Yoshiki, whatever this guy's name is. I didn't catch the last name, but he said that he impressed him and brought him back to NXT to meet with Ava. So that's what happened.
Cool.
I mean, it's just more, cross promotion from companies.
Right.
Now we have TNA and Noah.
It's just weird how it was just brushed off like that.
Well, because Eddie's been trying to meet with Ava for like 3 weeks now, and she keeps telling him, give me a minute, and he's like, you know what, bitch, look, I'm gonna take my time right now. I don't care.
All right.
He might as well, because I mean, who does that? That was Ethan Page that would normally do something like that to Ava. Like, look, you gonna listen to me, goddamn. I don't give a shit who you are. By the way, I didn't see him on the show tonight, but yeah.
You didn't see who on the show tonight?
Ethan Page.
Yeah, he wasn't there tonight. Yeah. No, again, I just think it was just weird. Like, I understand where you're coming from with him, wanting to be heard. I get that, but being that we have this brand new guy from a different circuit, I thought there would have been like more content so that we can understand who.
It was just.
Am I talking low?
No, I was telling Jay to sit up, but I think it was just. Them just mentioning that, first off, where Briggs has been this entire time, Noah, because they haven't mentioned it since. Jay, was it since EO or since? Matter of fact, I think it was since AJ Styles. They haven't mentioned it since, but that we have a talent here from that circuit over there. But it's the end of the show. so we ain't got time to really talk about it. So, but I get what you're saying. But I'm pretty sure next week they'll probably give us one of those vignettes. It's like, oh yeah. This is who he is.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, we have our fourth match of the night, featuring Rizzo and Nikkita Lyons. Shane, Mundo, talk to me.
Shane, you got this.
Mundo, you got this.
I got it. He called you first, and I mean, doesn't even need me to respond to this match.
Dude, literally, what I wrote was Lions win, Rizzo with crowbar.
I didn't even get that. I wrote match starting off with both ladies being heavy hitters.
Mm-hmm.
Full Nelson, just woman handling Rizzo, winner Nikkita. So I win because I have more notes.
Yep. I knew you would have more notes. That's why I
was
said
just, I mean, the match was nothing spectacular in the match,
right?
But it was a lot of heavy hitting in the match, though. I can say that much. They were actually they looked like they were fighting in the match, and more so wrestling. You know, like matter of fact, this reminded me more of that match between Nia Jax and Charlotte, where they weren't really doing much wrestling moves. They were just punching each other and fighting each other, but they ended up getting to the end of the match somehow, some way, type situation. Shane, are you there? Shane, are you frozen? Shane, say I. Shane, say me. Shane, say hey. Something says say hey, Shane.
Boom, chicka wow.
Come on, Jay. Jay, you gotta have some fun with this. Shane.
Oh man. Shane, where you at, Shane?
Shane
say,
hey. I'm here.
Simon says, come back.
Simon says, put your hand on your head. Put your hands on your ear. I guess Shane he got bored from this match. But yeah, Jay. It wasn't much fun this match. I mean, like I said, it reminded me so much of Nia versus Charlotte, where they were just fighting. Right. And I guess that was the goal of the match, because even Vic said it was like, this was like, he was saying this was more of a just them going back and forth situation than wrestling.
All right.
Oh, Shane, if you can hear me, say hi.
Oh, Shane, where art thou?
Shane, if you can hear me, put your hands on your head. There he goes. Ooh, it's Shane's night tonight. Hey, Shane, how you doing? Welcome back. Nope, he's gone again. All right.
Oh, man.
Yay. Oh, man. Look at his hand stuck on his head.
What's going on?
His hand stuck on his head.
I don't know. Dude, I'm sitting here and literally the screen goes gray and it says syncing, allocating resources. Yes. This company, man, I gotta send them another crazy email, man.
Bruh.
This is crazy. This is crazy on air, man.
Funny. It'll be funny when you watch it back. Because I said, Shane, put your hand on your head. You was like this.
Not funny. Yeah, because I can hear you.
You were like this. You're like,
and it froze.
Where is LaJuan when I need him too? Because Jay got into it. Come on, Jay. I thank you, Jay, because that was funny. As many times as Shane got on you for freezing and disappearing, I was only right.
Yeah, I guess that's my karma. Yeah, that was my karma. So
welcome back, Shane. We missed you. So yeah, that was it. Nikkita got the win. Nobody's really good. Nobody cares. And then, like Shane said, out of nowhere, Adriana hit Nikkita with a crowbar, which was hilarious. She was pissed. She's like, "No, bitch, I'm gonna get the last laugh on this one."
They hit that with the same crowbar that Tony refuses to use.
Right.
So she uses it.
Yeah, but all in all, I mean, the match again, like I said, Shane, so you can hear, it wasn't like you said, it wasn't a high, crazy type of match, but it was more so like a fight, which is what maybe Shawn Michaels might have been aiming for, that because of how they even got in the ring together in the first place from the sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It was like the Sol Ruka and Cora J fight. Like, it was a fight, it was a match, but it was really nothing that.
I see. I don't even think you heard me. I compared it to Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax that night that they fought each other on Monday Night Raw, and they weren't doing any wrestling. They were actually punching each other and fighting each other and shit, like that type of situation. Like,
yeah, I heard you.
Okay, you did hear.
But I was saying, like, for tonight, their match reminded me of Soul and Cora in terms of not having much. Not saying that it was a bad match, but nothing really stood out.
Yeah,
for to talk about, but it was an okay match. Adriana.
I was like, is that the first time that I heard her actual name?
That's the first time I've been calling her Rizzo.
Right, because in what do you call it? The family they refer to her as Rizzo. So when he said Adriana Rizzo, I was like,
I thought it was Adriana Grace. Like I thought we was going to see her again.
Does she even work for NXT anymore?
It's been
she's the liaison in TNA.
So does she work for NXT anymore though?
Doesn't seem like it right now.
I mean, because she can be a liaison, but work for TNA and be the liaison between TNA and WWE. Anyway, though.
Yeah, like RVD.
I'm just looking at the time, so just trying to make sure I don't keep us off track. Go ahead.
All right.
Thank you for being the time manager.
Because I did a bad job at it last night, so just trying to redeem myself tonight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's my show. Yeah.
Okay. No. It's not because it's your show. It's because I did a bad job last night, and we shouldn't have went that long. But that was my fault. I apologize.
So we got Chase U talking in the back. What's that about?
We do.
Oh, you have it. They actually showed it. Wow.
Guys, high risk brings high reward. You know that.
Oh, how did that work out last time?
Dude.
Yeah, Chase, we've had you back through it all over the last 2 years, but this is too much.
It's too much. Listen, I value you guys' opinion. I do. But Chase U was built on taking risks. Like taking a risk on a smug Aussie when nobody else would give him a chance, and he became the MVP. Or a young lady who became a grown-ass woman. Or a prospect who now soars with the highest of flyers. Guys, bring it in.
Bring it in.
We've been through it all together, and I'm not going to let anyone or
Just the
anything
look on
break
Duke's
us
face
up.
is like,
Now,
I've heard this
as far as me
before.
personally, I've never had an NXT championship match, and next week I get the opportunity to do just that. And Chase U is going to be riding the highest of highs.
Yeah, well, what about everybody else, bro? Like, don't forget the whole group.
Or the lowest of lows.
He's gambling with our future again.
Yeah.
Your boy
Exactly. The rest of the group also wants to win, not just you, Chase.
But I love how they faded from here, and it like, mixed in with Evans. So they had to like stand there that whole time, and wait for the effect to happen, and then they say, "Okay, clear." That was cool. I like that.
Yeah. So prior to that match, we got a Zario promo brought to you by Progressive.
We do, don't we?
Yeah. She looks mean. She scares me. Telling you, she reminds me of Luna Vachon. That mohawk.
Okay. Here we are. And here we go.
Here we go.
Some say I'm a mystery. From where I'm standing, there is no mystery. I am a fearless warrior, a destructive force that has come to NXT to rip and tear. Iron Survivor Challenge. 5 superstars entrenched in combat to see who
Too much
is
competition.
left standing when the clock runs out.
But we can predict who's going to
My
be in
kind
that
of
match.
fun. I enjoy inciting
Yeah,
chaos.
the Adventure Girls, right?
In carnage. And after deadline, there will be no more mystery to who is Zaria.
All right. Okay, baby Rhea Ripley.
Is that what she just said?
So I think it would be her. Obviously, it's already Soruka, I believe, Stephanie, Giulia, and the last one.
I will hope it's Jada.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah. Oh, what a field.
Because, you know, like just like how Triple H found a way to like not make it obvious, but make it obvious for like certain tournaments with the women. You got to have them. You got to have them in there. And I would be shocked if Zarya doesn't win. Unless it would be some interference from Jordan.
There could be an interference from a lot of females.
No, I mean, like, she don't have any. I mean, besides, I was about to say PFC, but besides Fatal Attraction, Fatal Influence, really,
scissors.
Besides Fatal Influence, Zarya doesn't have any beef with anybody besides Jordan. She literally speared her last week and didn't say sorry.
That's why I
She just looked, but she just looked at her like, "Bitch, you shouldn't have gotten away."
Jordan got to eventually return that spear back.
Exactly.
Catch her right in the cage at war at that event.
Right in the nuts.
Ooh.
Right in the nuts?
I didn't think you heard that, Shane. I'm just playing.
I heard that crack loud and clear.
Oh, man. So, we got our fifth match of the night here. It's a Iron Survivor qualifier match, our second men's match of that significance of the night, featuring Javon Evans against Lexis King. Mundo, Shane, talk to me.
Since it's your homie, Mundo.
Right. I mean, I guess I'll take the lead again. No problem, because Javon's in this match, and I don't mind. Yeah. Again, what? Remember, I let
I could have sworn Jay, didn't you say Mundo and then Shane?
Yeah, but
no, you passed down the.
But you passed the last match to me too.
Right, because I had absolutely nothing, and I figured you would have had more.
And then you decided to freeze and disappear. So it's okay.
I decided to freeze.
Well, like you used to say to me back in the day, your equipment decided to do that. Take a break on you, just like right now. It just did again. You froze. But again, I wrote down in this match as well. It seems like the men were challenged by the coaches to show off their mat wrestling skills, because again, this match started out just like Cedric and Wesley's match, where it's just a lot of ground wrestling and arm locks and headlocks and everything like that, and us seeing them counter out of it and all that. I'm just like, okay. But it was funny because it was like, you know, Javon's quicker than Lexus is, but Lexus was trying his best to keep up with him and show that he can hang with him in his in the way that he counters certain moves. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. You know, you look good, you know, not as fast, but you're cool, Lexus, with that. And yeah, outside of all of that ground wrestling that we got for the first 5 minutes, you know, and counters and all that good stuff, right before we went to commercial, Lexus was outside the ring, and we got a nice aerial view of a beautiful suicide dive from Javon Evans. And I mean, his momentum, again, as always, takes him further than I guess he was supposed to go. But Lexus caught him, and he went along with him to, you know, to the outside while they were on the outside. And then another thing that stood out to me was it was like I think Javon was trying to go for a cutter, but it ended up being a stunner. Like, I don't know if I was the only one that saw that out of the three of us, but it was supposed to be a cutter, but it turned into a stunner, which turned into a suplex. I was like, I've never seen that before. A stunner into a suplex combo like that. Jay, you saw that? Am I bugging?
I thought it was supposed to be a cutter. It looked like a half a cutter to me.
What it was.
Like it looked almost something like a twist of fate, but just standing up.
The thing is, what I'm saying is, Lexus never fell to the ground. His body movement was as if it was a stunner. So like when they stopped, he was like basically he was bent over and Javon was sitting up. So it was a stunner that then he flipped it into a suplex. And I'm just like, what the hell was that? Like, okay, that's different. Like, I don't know if that was planned because, you know, we don't ever see him hit a stunner. Anyway, and then Javon hits him with a beautiful splash off the third rope. I mean, man, that boy, man, he really does get a lot of air on everything he does. You know, I mean, he's giving Kofi a run for his money now because, you know, Kofi does a lot of springboards off the top rope with the clothesline and stuff like that, and he gets high up in the air still in his late 30s as well. But and then I seen something that was funny. Lexus slapped Javon, and then immediately after he got slapped, he slapped the shit out of Lexus. Like, what the motherfucker, you was? He gave him what they call a receipt. He was like, "You wasn't supposed to slap me. What is wrong with you? You probably supposed to chop me, but you slapped me." So he slapped him right back, and that shit was wild as hell. I was like, God damn. But yeah, I mean, Shane, you can go ahead from here and take us home, my brother. You know, I left some stuff on the plate again. Not the nasty stuff. I left some good stuff on there.
You know, it seemed to me for a moment that it was cockiness versus cockiness. There was this one point where Javon does his bounce off the rope move and he goes, "That boy bouncy." Like he literally said it, and then the crowd followed behind him. So it was like at that moment, I felt that there was like ego versus ego going on there. Not complaining, just saying that I noticed it. And I like how Evans did the what is it called? The suicide dive, when they run, bounce off the rope, and then they jump over the rope and land on their opponent outside the ring. Yeah, I said that Evans did it the correct way. That's how you were supposed to have done that, Seti. Something had happened, Mundo, where King's head, I guess, rammed into Evans' lower stomach and groin area.
His nuts. Yeah, he hit because he was supposed to bend his head down, and he just went headfirst into his nuts.
Yeah. So Evans was down, like he was down, like in a little corner area, and
that's messed up.
And he's really laughing hard, like he's laughing from his nuts, out of all places.
Oh wow!
So that was a moment, Mundo and Jay, where King could have easily pinned him, and he was won. But again, he's going, not like this, like the girl from Matrix. Not like this.
I like that, Shane. Good analogy.
Yeah.
Before she gets killed.
It's so before she gets killed, and it's just funny the way she not like that.
Oh, I'm about to watch the Matrix. I'm about to watch the Matrix tonight. Damn you, Shane!
Because it was on TV a couple days ago. That's
today's
Tuesday.
Tonight.
It was on Sunday. Yeah.
I'm about to watch that tonight. Thank you, Shane.
And then we go on commercial. I come back from commercial. They say, so during commercial break, when Evans, came to and got his strength back, he, they gave the pound, yeah, you good? You ready? Okay, let's do this the right way, the correct way, says King. And we saw what being a good guy led, King. You got dethroned courtesy of Mr. Bouncy. For he does his what is that? A corkscrew in the air maneuver? I don't know how you do that mid-air.
We still don't have a name for this damn finisher, but yeah,
It's
I love it.
He goes, he jumps from the top rope, and as he's in the air, does this spin and lands perfectly on his opponent. Beautiful. I call it a corkscrew, but it's beautiful. And Evans win, of course. And at the end, Evans shows the same respect that King showed, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, congratulations to Evans, which of course I knew. I knew he was going to win. Just like I knew how West was going to beat Seti, even though he gave a good fight.
Right.
So I give kudos to Seti and Mr. King for giving good matches to both West and Evans.
Right.
I give you that.
Making it somewhat believable that they could win.
Right,
well, we knew that they was going to win, but make it somewhat difficult, somewhat entertaining.
No, I'm saying like on the other end, making it like Lexus making it and Cedric making it seem like they were going to win.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I mean, Cedric had a moment or so where it was like, oh shit, what?
Yeah, said he did his finisher. I honestly thought that he was going to win. That would have been. I was like, oh snap!
And when he kicked out of the cardiac kick, because everybody thought it was over. Like even the announcers made it seem like it was over. It was like, oh shit, he kicked out. He's going to win. Oh my gosh!
Nice.
See, like with this match, I'm gonna give credit to both of them. Because we look at a guy like Lexus, and we don't really see his ground game as well as with Javon. It just, like you said earlier, it just felt like that was what was told to them tonight, to show us your mat game, and let's see where you're at there, and maybe we can throw some other stuff into it. And it seemed like those two guys really worked well together, not too many mistakes. So it seemed like the crowd also was really entertained by the both of them, because at times when Lexus was doing his thing and catching them, you could still see that Javon bounces right back, and he would just his speed kills, and there was even one move where he did like a bicycle kick type move, Javon, which had led into like the 5-star frog splash, and I was like, that shit was crazy.
Jay, did he not redeem himself this week with that 5-star frog splash? That's what I was telling Shane. I left you some meat on the bone, man. That was a beautiful frog splash right there by Javon.
He's definitely challenging Montez Ford. Well, as far as aerial height when they doing that frog splash.
I don't know, man. He's younger. I think he may have it, just because of the youth and the fact that it seems like he has hydraulics in his knees, not just the ropes, but Jesus Christ, his knees. He got them good knees right now.
For now, youngin. Enjoy them knees now, baby, because when you get older,
you're gonna wish you're gonna be like, damn, these just hurt.
I shouldn't have been so bouncy.
Right. I didn't have
snapping and cracking.
Right. I didn't had at least one surgery on them. I should have had 2, but I had 1 right now. So, and we're gonna keep it that way. But yeah, I ain't the same. Ain't the same. And I'm not even that old, but my knees are older than y'all's.
That's a mess. Your knees are older than mine, and I'm older than you.
Yeah, man. The doctor went about 2010. I had my knee surgery. Is because I used to be in a marching band. So, and in New York, that's not a common thing. So, I used to do a lot of marching on concrete. The doctor was like, "That's bad for you, bro." And he told me, he was like, you have the knees. At that time, I was like barely 20. He was like, you have the knees of a 40-year-old at that time. So now imagine what my knees are like now.
Yeesh, your knees can retire. You get a pension. You can get Medicaid.
AARP.
Your niece is right there with Grandpa. What's his name? Paul.
No, that's Uncle Jew. With Uncle Jew, I should be using the walker with him. Like, God damn it, right? No stopping us now.
Okay, yeah. Uncle Jew would be like, "Hold this, since you need it more than me."
Yo, Shane, you got it. You got it tonight, dude. I can't even refute.
So, Axiom, Frazier, talk to us. What's going on here with the tag team division tonight?
Snap, crackle, pop. No, that's not cereal.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Oh, gosh.
Vaughn and Wedge is first two.
Yeah, the Iron Survivor is shaping up to be incredible.
We got Carmen and Brinley in the background.
I mean, like, that's somewhere down the line, but hey, I figured right now would be as good a time as any to
Carmen
tell you.
and,
I talked to
and
Ava, I got
Brinley.
myself an Iron Survivor qualifying match. Pretty cool, right?
Oh my God.
This dude is wow.
What do you mean, what? I'm going to go win the Iron Survivor,
doing
challenge for the
fingers
NXT championship.
I've had it with these two.
Breathing down our neck, and you're worried about
I've had it.
Iron Survivor challenge. What is wrong with you?
Calm down, amigo. All right, tranquilo. It's not like we're not going to be working out together. And hey, you've been
He used
before, so I
Andrade,
thought I'd ask you for
tranquilo.
some tips. Oh my God.
Right.
Take a deep breath and you
I've
think
had it
about
with
it,
them.
amigo.
No, you think about.
Hey, hold up. Your tag team partner's going after singles gold now?
But not as much as them.
Man, that was right with us.
How would you
That's
mind
your
your
guys.
business? Don't worry about what they're doing. Worry about yourself.
What y'all gonna do, man?
That's Shane's AOP. They're OTM.
Damn.
I
That was
mean,
too much right there.
what is the deal with Frazier, man? Just constantly trying to go after singles gold. Like, my gosh, bro, are you not happy with the tag team titles? Like, so weird.
Apparently not. Especially after this whole thing that they just put together. You got like all the tag teams that's in the roster that's going after your titles, and you worrying about. I'm done with them. Like, you guys are awesome together, but you know, mentally, you guys are really not there. It's
But it's not Axiom. Axiom is like, yo, bro, what are you doing? It's Frazier who's just like, yeah, but you know, you were a part of that one time. Like, yeah, I thought I could go to you for some advice. Like,
one
what?
time when they weren't together. You guys are together now, so.
But they keep telling us that these two weren't
They were
weren't
singles
cool.
guys.
Yeah, they weren't cool, and I guess remember we had a discussion about that too, about singles competitors being put together to make a tag team versus an actual tag team that's been in the trenches together. So it's starting to show. It is starting to show for sure between these two.
But it seems in the end it always works for them in their advantage because they leave it out on the ring when it's, you know, all said and done.
I think they just get lucky.
Very.
It works for them. It
They get
basically works
lucky.
for them.
Whatever.
Because we're saying different things, but I think they get lucky.
Okay. So, Ashante, Dion, y'all talking in the back?
Yeah, Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent.
No.
He said
See,
no.
That's why you my boy, bro. Oh, now we boys again. Look, she don't even know
Oh,
about that. Come on,
God.
here we go.
Who are them newbies? Some new faces I ain't see.
Oh, another loss.
Alexis. Good job out there, Bo. Alexis.
Hecate.
It was admirable. You chose
Hey,
well, bro.
Dante again. He's speaking.
Yeah, keep your hat up, for real. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Well, you're handing out pats in the back for losses.
Pathetic. See, with that attitude, they're one
Gallus.
less team to worry about stepping up for the tag title.
Gallus
One
boy.
less team to worry about. I think we are one team to worry about, actually. Ava said step up. We're going to be the ones that step up. You knew it was good for you. You're probably going to worry. It's probably like practice something.
And yeah, that's as far as that went.
Man, this tag team division is kind of getting spiced up right now. This is like you said, like last week too. You know, like it seems like we getting a little more of a focus on also with the tag team divisions, and in all spectrums. So this is a good thing that we got it this week from NXT. At least them letting us know multiple times this is what we have.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if we can't show these same guys every week, but they're here. And also with Dante Chen, knowing he's one of those level up guys, that show is canned.
But
so,
I mean,
there's no more level up.
We've been familiar with him from when he had the whole feud with Lexus. So it's it's like a full circle moment with him coming to say, yeah, hold your head up. You did the right thing, and we're looking at you. We see you. You're like, we're proud of you for keeping it 100, keeping the buck, not being that bad guy.
All right. Cool. So we up to our main event, fellas. Yeah. And it is for the North American title, the women's title.
I am so sorry, guys, but I have producers in my ears screaming in my ears right now.
Oh,
We need to take a commercial break. So, yes, it is the NXT recap here on Tuesday. Well, now it's Wednesday, but it's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AK himself. I have Shane O'Mac here, and of course, our host, the one and only Triple J. Fellas, we'll be right back after this. Don't you go nowhere. We'll be right back. Good, everybody. It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, aka the CEO. I got my shirt, the Three Bells Podcast shirt. You got yours?
Hey everyone, what's good? This your girl Sylvie, letting you know I got my Three Bells Podcast t-shirt. Did you get yours? Let's go!
Yeah, good evening everybody. It's your boy Main Event Triple J. Look what I'm wearing. Three Bells Podcast merch. What do y'all think? Catch on the side. Looking quite crispy. We sure every wrestling fan will love something like this. Yeet.
It's available right now. Hit us up.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Triple J, I think you might be wearing something special tonight, because I'm not.
Hey, I'm wearing mine. The host with the most is wearing his tonight. Yeah.
All right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please, definitely. We got the Three Bells Podcast shirts out right now, available. Jay, your mask's covering up the shirt, but it's okay.
Ay, coño.
But yes, it's available right now. Please, if you want to, you can definitely hit us up on Instagram or TikTok for sure, and let us know what size you need, and we got you. We got a Cash App. We could go ahead and make that happen. $25 for a shirt. Very simple, very easily. Go ahead and support. Shane, your shirt is coming soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Shane. I love you.
Appreciate it. Oh, cut it out.
You in trouble. You in trouble.
I ain't gonna say love you, Shane, then go pause.
I didn't say pause. What are you talking about?
You didn't say pause?
No.
Oh, I could have sworn I heard you say pause. I could have sworn I heard you say love you, Shane, and they're gonna say pause.
Why would I say pause after? No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't say that.
Guys. Let's not get sidetracked over here. Let's go to our main event right now.
He probably said that shit. That's why he just did that. Yeah.
Nope. No.
You've
Don't
done
try
that to us before. You've done that to us before. It's okay though. Go ahead.
Nunca.
Which way am I?
Yeah.
Look at me. Ah, he knows.
Lucky guess.
Right. We're at the 2 hour 10 mark. 2 hour 10. Let's go.
Yes. So we had the main event featuring Fallon Henley, our women's North American champion, versus Kelani Jordan. Shane, Mundo, talk to me about this main event.
I like that nice little moonsault off the announce table, courtesy of Kelani.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Solo versus a faction. Interesting how Henley caught Kelani mid-air as she was going to execute one of her moves off the second rope and caught her out there. And I thought it was the Spanish fly, but apparently it's a Venus splash.
No, that was a Spanish fly 100%. He fucked up on
messed up on it?
Yeah, it was
Spanish
exactly
fly.
what that was a Spanish fly. I was looking at what are you talking about?
That's what I roll.
And he said it more than once.
Right,
so,
we don't trust Vic in what he says because he don't know the name moves, obviously.
Okay.
Joe is better than him in that situation.
Okay, and that's why I put in parentheses. I said Venus splash / Spanish fly from Kelani. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Kelani, she does her infamous split leg moonsault, and JC, the numbers game, she was right there and very, very smartly placed the leg, Henley's leg on the third rope, and she's like, ref. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she played a big role in Henley winning. It was interesting, Jay, how when Kelani, this was sooner than this point here, she had her for a pin, and I guess it was JC's voice. She did this loud, like she barked at her so loud, it probably like woke her up, and she was able to kick out of the 3, which we thought it would have been like a 3 count. But she did this yell that was just like, yeah, even I woke up.
Yeah, it was annoying as hell. Let's say that.
Yeah, it was loud and annoying. And yeah, the main thing was it was 1 girl versus 3.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't know, Kelani, I don't know what you was thinking. Like, you had to put your ego away, and if anything, see if there was a way that you could get 2 girls to be outside to look out for you. That way you can have a fair match. You don't have to worry about outside interference.
Mm-mm.
That would have been the only way for her to have won this match, because of that outside interference from not 1 but 2 girls. 2 girls. So, I mean, it's upsetting, but it's not surprising with the results, Mundo.
Yeah, I mean, and she mentioned it in that promo, but it's like the last time that you had 2 girls to have your back, you had to go to Jade and Bianca, which shows already that you don't have any allies on your show.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, when we heard from her in that promo, she said that she would have to deal with them on her own, and it was on site. But you can't, it's the numbers games. You can't do anything about that. It's 3 against 1. And they told you to your face that even if she can't do it, one of us is going to do it for her. So, yeah. And to be that close to the ropes, yeah, that was just stupid. I'll say this, guys. I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, because like I said, that I love the fact that we started the show with women. This should have been the first match of the night, because the first match of the night, if we want to do women starting and ending the show, the first match of the night should have ended the show. That tag match between Lash, Jakara, Steph, and Giulia. I think it was more entertaining than this match that we got for the Women's North American Championship. I didn't really connect to it too much. I don't know, maybe because of the commercials. I don't know, but it just wasn't that much. It wasn't. It was to me. Shane, you already mentioned everything that needed to be mentioned about the match. And I'm not gonna lie to you, and God knows I love me some Mellow, but Lonnie is not it. It's just she's missing something. I see that they want her to be something, but she's missing something as well. Where it's just like that match was just blah to me. It could have been match number 3, could have been match number 4, it could have been match number 1. It just didn't do it for me tonight, and I'm happy that I didn't have to go first. But I mean, am I lying? I'm not lying. Am I lying to y'all? I'm just saying like the match
She
was just
doesn't.
like,
She doesn't have a mean streak to her.
She's so
She just
nice.
she doesn't want to kick your ass. She just rather do like gymnastic moves with you and stretch out and whatever it is at the end of the match is gonna happen.
Right.
We gotta she gotta have one of them nights where she just says, you know what, screw all of this. Get a chair, start bashing somebody in the back, do something. Maybe a move like the way Mello did and Mello turned heel. Maybe she gotta flip that switch as well. Because I'm looking at it like, where do we go from here with Kelani? There's too many women in this, division, and they're going all for pretty much the same shit, which is Roxy. Roxy got like 5 or 6 people coming after her next. So,
but I mean, she still has this mean streak that will carry her over. Like with Kelani, even I'm so happy I didn't see that pay-per-view. Till this day, I still haven't seen it. And I would have been pissed if I would have watched it with y'all and see her win the North American Women's Championship. Because I'm like, she was the dark horse. Like, even back then, you're like, she was getting her ass whipped by Kelani James. What is her name? James?
Kiana James.
Kiana James. Remember, she was getting beat up and bullied by them. And remember, Fallon had to come to her rescue and all that stuff. So I'm like, so for her to just turn around and be the first ever North American Women's Champion, I'm like, what? And like, she didn't grow. And all right, that's what I want to say. She has not grown from the moment that she won that title until now. She's still the same character in a sense, still the same innocent person that she was when she won the title, and it's like kind of like blah, like it just and I'll say that it's character development as well as in-ring development, because in the ring it's just nothing special, like literally nothing special in here. That's why I was actually happy that you went straight to Shane, because I mean, yeah, she hit some good stuff, but it was nothing to just make me go, wow. That's why I said that match could have just went on as number 1. We could have started the night with the championship match. Nobody would have been mad about it.
All right. I definitely agree on that. Just also seeing that it was a 3-on-1, basically. There's no wins in that. So, shout out to Fallon for winning her first title defense. And, let's see also what's going to be next for Fatal Influence. Like, do the other 2 go for tag titles? We got to see something from the other 2. So, I'm ready to see what's next within that. And maybe Kelani needs some time off. It's just too many. No, I'm just saying for the next couple of weeks, let the other women fight, do their thing. Unless you're gonna throw her.
She's not in the Iron Survivor, right? She shouldn't be if she was going for the North American Championship.
But there's gonna be more matches next week, so we don't even know.
I'm saying, but she shouldn't be. If she was going for the North American Championship, then that's it for her. Why would we give her a chance to go after the NXT Championship now? It's only fair.
It's only but one way, and that's to go up.
Because then
after you lose.
But I'm saying you would rather have somebody like JC or even Jasmine go for, one of those, for that title. She might have to go through one of them.
Nobody's
gonna cry if she's not in it. Again, like that was just that would be overkill in a sense. I'll say that Soruka would take the spot of Kelani Jordan, excuse me.
Okay. I can agree with that. Definitely can agree with that. So that's the end of our NXT recap show. And as we always do on every show, we have our match and moment of the night. So we're gonna start this off tonight with my guy Shane O'Mac to go first. I'll go second, and our SmackDown host, the CEO, will go last.
My match of the night is going to be match number 1. Lash and Jakara versus Giulia and Vaquer. You know, we are witnessing the development and growth of an amazing women's tag team of Lash and Jakara. We can't stop talking about these girls because they keep giving us reasons to talk about them. And I am not mad or upset at all. Keep on serving us the plates. We're going to eat everything off the plates.
Mm-hmm.
My moment of the night, I have 2. One is the one that you forgot to mention, Triple J, at the end of the show. We had that big melee outside of the ring from the men's tag teams. The men's that we've been seeing all night, including the segment earlier when they was in the conference with Ava. They all, for some reason, came out. Well, OTM had some smack to say on the mic. And then another tag team came, and the next thing you know, they were all out there fighting. This was at the end of the show, Mundo. So that was a moment. And another moment was to see the rudeness out of Wes Lee when he won his match versus Uncle Seti by, teabagging him and then doing the sucker chop at the end. That was my match, Mundo, and my moments, Jay, of the night.
Cool. I will have to agree on match of the night. The first match featuring Lash and Jakara against Giulia and Stephanie. That match pretty much delivered, and it was a good fire starter for the night. Love seeing, Jakara doing her thing. She's getting better, and I feel that they featured her a little bit more tonight. We got to see the power from Lash as well. And also, my moment of the night, I will have to give it to that botch that Cedric Alexander had tonight. Nah.
Different?
Nah. Just busting his ass. Boop. Bloop. And there you have it.
He fell into a pond of water.
Yeah, he went bloop. Yeah, he fell inside the toilet. Mm-hmm.
Wow, the toilet. Not even a pond of water, but the toilet.
But the dirty toilet. Great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my match and moment of the night.
A dirty toilet from a transit bathroom.
Well, I can't speak on that. But match number 3 will be my match of the night. I'll veer off from you guys, and I'll go with Cedric versus Wes Lee, because after the whole ground attack situation that they had, the match picked up, and they started doing what they normally do, and that was a good match. And again, like I said, that cardiac kick, the entire arena thought the match was over, and when Cedric kicked out, everyone was like, wait, hold up, what? And the crowd went crazy. So that's my match of the night. And my moment of the night is right after this match, between the promo between Shawn Spears and Tony D'Angelo, man. Because again, like I said, that was my first time watching it, and I enjoyed that 100%. So that's my moment of the night. So that's my match moment of the night. Shane, go ahead and give me the 3 bells.
I mean, you don't have to tell me to give it the 3 bells. I would know after you say your match moment of the night.
That's why you gave me it twice. Thank you very much.
No, because I was trying to stop it the first time. Stop, damn it.
That's what you get for karma. That's karma. Karma's like, yeah, shut up and just do it.
No, that's not karma, damn it. You don't have to tell me to do it.
Well, you did it twice. Thank you very much.
All right. All in all, with tonight's episode, NXT basically let us know, what's going to be going on for Deadline. in Minneapolis, and there's more to go. So can't wait to next week. Fellas, any other final thoughts before we close out tonight?
No, the show is just at almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. Let's go.
Hit the damn button.
Wow.
Why are you screaming at me for a long show? It's not my fault the show is long. It's your fault.
Wow.
It's your fault and your timekeeper over there. I have nothing to do with that.
I've been telling y'all, I gave y'all the time stuff, but
nope, you ended exactly as you did yesterday.
No, yesterday we went 2:45. Yesterday, we're a little earlier today.
Just a little. Okay, I'm pressing the button here.
Right now.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments. And follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
Yes. It's your boy, Main Event Triple J, now signing off here on YouTube. I'd like to thank everybody that's joined us tonight, hearing us on this NXT recap show. LaJuan, Tyler, Chris, Sylvie, love y'all. Thank y'all. God bless. Oh, man. Can't wait to see y'all Friday night. So, on that note, it's your boy Main Event Triple J, and I'm out of here. Good night. Shane, Mundo, close it out.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money talk. Here comes the money.
Thank you, everybody, so much for joining in. Thank you, everybody, for leaving a message. You all heard your names. And thanks to those who even stopped in for a second. Hopefully, next time you hang out a little longer with the homies here at the Three Bells Podcast table over there. You can catch us every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday nights at 10:30, and sometimes on the weekends for PLEs. See that right there underneath my chin? That's our socials. You can catch us on our socials there, and that nice pretty shirt that Triple J is wearing. If you would like your own shirt with your own size, go to one of our socials and hit us up, and we'll have one ready for you. It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table, reminding everybody, have a productive week. Make those big bags. We will see you Friday. And don't forget to laugh hard and love harder. And good fight. Good night.
Say his name and he appears.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. 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 Drop it. Thank you so much, everybody. The Three Bells Podcast, Tuesday night NXT recap. It has been fun. Man, what a night we had tonight. Thank you, Shane O'Mac. Thank you, Triple J, for hosting tonight. Thank you for everybody watching. As they said, I have nothing else to say because they said it all, but make sure you get your Three Bells Podcast t-shirt, because I got one. Jay got one. Shane has one. So make sure you have one as well, so you can show up and show out with all of us. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It's been fun. Everybody, enjoy the 2 days off from us. Shane and Jay, enjoy your 2 days off. I'll see you guys back here at 10:30 on Friday with me, those guys over there, and my tag team partner, LeBron, for Friday Night SmackDown recap, because we got to see what's going on with the Bloodline. because a lot happened on the Raw. A lot of unanswered questions, and I can't wait to see. So with that being said, it's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.K. himself, and I'm out of here. Jay, love you, bro. Shane, love you, bro. Turn that up, because I love this song as well. Fatal
Let it rock out.
Fatal Influence. Let's go.
Yeet.
And as always, no yeet.
He wants to do what? No one wants to hear that splash in the top.
Have a good week.
See you on Friday, guys.